Hi and welcome everyone. Hello, I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sandy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in beautiful Canada, and I hope you've had an amazing week. I did. Well, it's always amazing when I get to see my grandson. And he is doing very well. Very, very well. Alrighty. Just checking my Facebook. Isn't this a colorful background? It's not staying, but it is there for a reason. Okay, come on, computer. There we go. Hello. There we go. Okay, so let's start. Let's take a quick look at Tuesday's card. So this was our fun fold using the Prize Peony set. And it's not only a fun fold, it's a gift card holder. Awesome. I think that's kind of like a 2-for-1 card, you know, 2-for-1. Anyway, so if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and you can go to YouTube and watch it. You can go to my blog and watch it. And I do have a link to my blog on here. At this point, I do. Yes. All right. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Lee. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. It's always, every day's Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, I just messed up my computer. Oh, one moment, please. So while I'm here, a reminder that you can get these. This is my special gift to you when you place an order of $60. Not only do you get these free, these are the Elegant Faceted Gems, which I did use on this card here. They're really pretty, and they're they're reasonably flat, so that's good. That's good for mailing. All right, I don't think I'm back in yet, so I'll keep talking. So also with this, you get a $6 bonus days coupon because bonus days are still on, and that's $60 before tax and shipping. And then you get the $6 coupon to use from August 4th to August 31st. Yeehaw! Alrighty. Okay, so, oh, one more thing. Oh, I have to show you this. I can only show you the cover though, okay? Only the cover. If you are a recent customer of mine, this is on its way. If you're not a customer of mine, but you don't have a demonstrator, message me and I will get one out in the mail to you because this goes live on, yes, August the 4th. This is our August to December 2020 mini catalog full of gorgeous things. So you can look at the front for a moment and just see all the some of the pretty things. I also want to mention that because I have something big coming up in early August, you are going to want to go over to my blog and sign up for my newsletter. Now you can follow along here. If you like, I don't think you get the notification. I think you have to follow my page. I'm not really sure. That's not my forte. All right, so why is this here? Because we're going to use it. This is the Rainbow Glimmer Paper, and I want to show you something really cool. You know how glimmer paper gets all over your hands and then it's on your desk and then whatever? Watch. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's why this is so cool, because it does not come off on you at all. It will not shed. Yeah, shed, that's a good word. And it's reasonably thin. It's thin, so die cutting it is a breeze. Hint, hint, we might be doing some die cutting. Anyway, yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's not only that, it's beautiful paper. All right, I just got that, so I'm like, I have to make a card with this. So I haven't completely planned out today's card, not entirely, but I do have some parts ready. You know, when you're kind of like, I'm not sure. Anyway, I can show you that this card, oh, I will tell you actually, this card was inspired by my son. At night, he's going out, as be like completely dark out, and he's been watching the comet. That I think this might be the last day. Hi, Barb. I think it's the last day for the comet. But he's also taken some really cool pictures of Jupiter and its 3 moons. How cool is that? Okay, so the base. This is basic black. 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5.5. Now it's not sitting down yet, so use your bone folder, and voila, you need a bone folder. I usually say you need stuff, but you need that. Okay, my next piece is basic black as well, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. And I think you can see that I have embossed it using the Tasteful Textiles 3D embossing folder. You love the Rainbow Glitter Paper, Lee. You know what? It is so pretty. All right. Oh, I have to show you this first. Okay. So, I don't know if you have these yet, but these are the Playful Alphabet dies. There's a whole bunch of things I like about them. One is the size. So, I'll show you. I think it's under 1 inch. I don't have that cutter handy, but I do have this cutter handy. Let's just take a peek. Oh, yes. Under 1 inch, definitely. Like more like 3/4 of an inch. Maybe a tad over. So nice. It's good, which means you can get lots of words on. The other thing I love about this is, you know how when you get dies, you're like, I don't know how to get these back on the page? The U goes right there, the E goes there, the V goes there. I happen to have those out because I'm going to show you something. Okay, so this is the foam adhesive sheets. And to show you, I believe, hey Lorraine, they look pretty much like they're the thickness of a dimensional. So that helps you know what the height is. So when I die cut this, I simply ran it through on my magnetic plate and the same old sandwich that I use for all die cutting, which was great. So you want to take these off carefully, and as a reminder to yourself, no, I only want that layer to come off. Oh, it came off already. Okay. I'll show you that separate. As a reminder to you, put these away right away, or you're going to lose them. They're little. Okay, so you can see that it's die cut. Now the little paper on the V came off, so we'll do this first. So I have die cut some of the letters that we're going to use. Actually, I just did 2 here because I have the rest of the word. And this is a really great tip that I saw from Martin Stone, my favorite UK demonstrator. So you set that on there and you're going to push that out. But before you do that, because I have more than one letter, let's do the E as well. We'll push both those out. So I don't want the whole thing to come out yet. I just want this little layer, and we'll do the E. Now I need really good light to see this, so hopefully if I don't pick it up, I'll probably do much better. There we go. Line it up. And what I did find is you can take it back off. As long as you haven't pressed it all down, it works pretty well. Down we go. So isn't that cool? That's a nice way to line that up. So that's a really good tip from Martin, shared by me. Okay, and then just slip the word out. Now back here, of course, is the rest of the adhesive. So I'm not going to use this right now, so I don't want to take the backing off. But that is a super cool, easy way to line everything up. And look how much this is all it took. So I think you get like 5 of these sheets. I think so. So you can get lots of letters on here, or whatever you happen to be die cutting. All right, so speaking of letters, here they come. What a dog's breakfast. So I'll bring my layer back in. Oh, and I also cut this. This is crumb cake. I actually had done like a whole panel because I wasn't sure what I was doing with this card. So I actually have a panel that's this big that's embossed using the, I think you can see that, using the, which one's this? Oh, Dainty Diamonds. Dainty Diamonds. Hey, Janice, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're doing something different today. So because I thought, oh, I don't want to just put the letters on here. You know, I want to put it on something. So when I was die cutting, I couldn't decide if this was an O or if this was an O or if this was a 0, if this was a 0. So I cut a bunch and then went, yeah, I think I like the skinny one for the word. But now this is what happened when I was cutting. Oh, actually, you know what? I could have used the 8 too. Oh, look at that. You're going to get 2. I wanted little tiny circles. Moons. Hey, Valerie. Good morning. I did the 9 and the 6 both have that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So you do get a 9 and a 6 separately. So I was able to run that through at the same time. Had I noticed this, I could have even had smaller pieces, but let's not make it so hard. Let's not make it so hard. So what I did is I started laying pieces of this down. I forget which one was going to be my moon, aka Jupiter. So what I think I'll do is I'll start gluing some of those down, because before I cut it, I'm going to need the glue to dry. So we'll get rid of the words for now. And I've got my glue and I got my glue dots. That's what I thought is, oh, come to me. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is the center. Like, how cool is that? There's your little Saturn. They come like that on the sheet. Are you talking, Louise, are you talking about these guys? Because this is the size of them. And like I said, I think you get 5 of them in the package. I forget. I forget. But yeah, I like that they're smaller, because then I don't end up cutting them. But it's kind of cool because you could, you know, just cut off a strip and do a whole bunch of letters. And I do want to let you know that really nothing went to waste on the strip where I cut all these out. Like, it's only 1.5 inches, and I've got a pile of letters off to the side. And I just have a lot of letters and a lot of these little dots and other things. So I wonder, can I get a glue dot on these guys to make life easier? And yes, I did put my ribbon on just before the video. You know what I could do? Why don't I... Oh, now notice how this one's cut a little bit? That's okay, because he can be an edge piece. You know? And I'm not going to put too much thought into this. I just want to get a bunch of these down, knowing that about here is where I'm going to, about, give or take, is where I'm going to put my word. This would probably be easier if I had my little tweezers with me too. Let me do 2 things at once. All right, I better get Jupiter on there. Oh, you're talking about the dies. They come like that. Yes, they do. They come like that. Sorry. Yep, they come like that on the page with all those little letters. Awesome. Okay, there's my Jupiter. And let's get some planets going. Or some moons. Jupiter has 3 moons. See, look at all the things I learned when my son goes outside and checks the skies. It's funny, we haven't been outside to check the space station recently. Now, when I told him I was making this card, he said, well, what are you going to do? Because these moons move. I go, it's a card. It's a card. So, what would you say there, Janice? Oh, you just got this die set. Cool. You want it for the numbers. You know what? That makes it absolutely perfect, because you can have a happy birthday. You can put the person's name on. You can have their if you choose to tell people what year they were born, or when they were born. Awesome. Happy 60th birthday. Perfect. That would be awesome. So anyway, well, if I don't get moving here, it's going to take forever. Because I don't have a sample card, we really are winging it. I thought, oh man, I don't want to cut these out again. So there's Jupiter's 3 moons in my mind. Just in my mind. Nobody gets my 10th, 20th. Oh, really? If I Louise says if I were to get it, as in these dies, be my 10th, 15th, 20th letter number set. It's funny because I do have one of the old letter sets, and that's one I'm not going to part with. Well, I haven't parted with them. We haven't had them for a couple of years. I like them too much. That's too much glue, by the way. So you want to take it easy with the glue. And because I was off the, oops, turn it. Because I didn't get the entire O or 0, it's going off the page for obvious reasons. I have to figure out what's stuck at this point. There, put one of these up here. I don't mind if little bits get, oh, who just did that? Good granny. Okay, there's a solution. Don't you worry. We're going to scrape it down. Apparently I moved it. Okay, another good thing reason to have a take your pick tool is to get some of the glue. Oh, it's squishing out. See, I used way too much. And afterward, I will use my little eraser thing. All right, so let's get some more of these on and then call it a day. We don't need, okay, so once again, I have too much glue, but this time I'm gonna get smart and take it off first. So this is the roll from, or part of the roll from here, and it will be, oh, I can see the glue. Get in there and get it. Get the glue before it gets you. And my cloth, my handy dandy cloth. I like having sets like with lettering, because it kind of opens up a whole new world. So this is part of the 6 and the 9. This, and the center's right here, and I thought I could use that. But we're gonna go, I'm not pressing this time. Not pressing. This would work really well also with the adhesive sheets. Now I do want my letters now because I want to see where we're at. I don't want to have like so much on here that it's like, ugh. Just 16. Louise, you have 16 sets. Oh my goodness. Time for a sale? A BOGO? All right, so I'm doing the word love. Love. And obviously I use the, well, you know, I use the Rainbow Glimmer Paper for all of this. Now, because I haven't taken off the backing, I don't have to glue these. Awesome, isn't it? So that's what I'm thinking I probably should have done. All right, with the little letters. I was being my usual cheapo self, not wanting to use up my adhesive strips. I can see some of the white on this, so I kind of, oh, I can reposition this if I want. Yay. You would have to know that I would have to do this in a wonky way. I can't just do it the normal, straight way. No, it has to be wonky. Wonky, wonky, and down. So, there. Get those straight. I think I'm going to take a bit off this end because it's, oh, can't do it that way now. Hang on, I will use my scissors. I knew that too. Let's see. Well, then in that case, we'll cut it shorter. So I'm like, oh, maybe on camera I'll cut it shorter. You know I don't do it this way. You know, but maybe with these lines it'll help. The Dainty Diamonds has lines. Yeah, if you're going to want a banner end, you're definitely going to have to do that before you put your letters on. Come to Sandy. There we go. So this is, you know, my usual cards, which are, I mean, this is a quick card. It just takes longer when you're talking. I just find that when I talk, it takes a lot longer. It doesn't take a long time to make this card. And yes, I'm popping it up. You know me. You know me. Oh, 3 will suffice. All right, let's get that on. And then we'll get a look at what we're at. Kind of shoo some of those other pieces away. So yeah, this isn't my normal kind of card, but when I got this paper, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Do I want to put this on now? I don't think I do. And you know why? Because I have to cut this. So I'm gonna set that up there. Now we know where we're at. And again, I don't want to go super not so crazy. So so the reason for all these little dots, other than they look like little moons, is because, you know, people say, well, you only get 2 sheets of glimmer paper. Yep, but you have a lot of fun things you can cut out with it, and you'll still have lots of glimmer paper. So every little corner, I was looking for the other piece, but I think I got rid of it, of that strip. Like there was like nothing left of it. Pretty much nothing. We'll put a couple down here. Now I'm not really doing the rule of 3s here, just so you know. Not really. Just putting these on with glue dots, and they just happen to be the perfect, oh, 2 for the price of 1. They just happen to be the perfect size for glue dots. I think I'm going to put 1 more. And then we can always add after, but a little bit of cutting after the gluing. Now you can see I didn't glue everything on because it's just going to take a while. I'll decide. So we'll set those aside. We might want another big moon, you know, elsewhere. We'll find out. Let's bring back little Cutter, little baby Cutter. Come to Sandy. So I think the best way to do this is to flip it over. And let's see. I think I'll do this one first. So as you can see, there's a little bit sticking out here. So I can't really put it up to the top. But what I can do is put this right up against the edge here. And cut. I hope it didn't stick. I think my glue's dry. Yep, I think my glue's dry. Okay, so now we can go this direction. Right up against the edge. So I'm not changing the size of this piece of paper. You would have to know me, right, that I have to put these off the edge too, right? Because now your universe here is like floating around. This would be a really fun kids card too, by the way. Any kind of card, birthday card. Well, I don't think sympathy, unless a person likes bright and shiny and requested that, which I would do. You know, so I think it's a card that you can do a lot with. All right, so let's go right about, let's go over the edge a bit. See if we got it straight. It looks pretty straight. We'll find out. I'm liking it. What do you think? I know it's so different. It's not my norm, but I can't always make my norm. Quick and easy. Die cut everything. Get all your little pieces ready. And you have a really cute card. Get my finger out of there. And let's get that a little straighter. Just a little straighter would be great. I will get rid of those little bits of glue that are on there. Maybe a couple more of these. Right there. I think I like these the best. You know, the little circles, the kind of happy accidents, you know, that you find when you're, oh, that looks like a sad face. Oh no, that one has to move. Yeah, no sad faces. No sad faces. Will that come up? Maybe, maybe not. We will leave it. We'll pretend that's not a sad face. That's card number 1. Okay. But you would have to know, knowing me. And I don't normally store things in here, by the way. I have, because I'm working on something big, I have a lot of my little containers in use already. All right, so it's a very similar card. These are the exact same measurements. Let's get the glue off the table. The exact same measurements, and we're still going to use love. But what I did is I cut it out using, I had embossed it just like this. That might just be an extra edge, actually. Could be. And when I looked at it, well, the first thing I thought of, being a Beatles fan, is the Beatles' White Album. And I thought I could do something with that. But then I decided I had to add some color. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this down. So we're going to do this a little bit different. A little bit. Same embossing folder, same everything. And no ink. Do you notice today I'm not using any ink? So the only thing I'm going to get is gluey. Just a little gluey. No biggie. Glue comes off. So I rather like that. But when I put the letters on, it was like the O didn't work because, I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I just cut a little piece. And I couldn't even tell you what size this is. It's just small. So I'm going to glue these two together first. Little bit of glue. And again, no gushing out like on my other card. No gushing. So I'm actually not even squeezing. I'm just dotting. All right, let's leave that a second. Alrighty. Then I thought, what was I going to do? Oh, I know. Duh. I got too many letters here. Here, go away. I'm doing my alphabet. I am doing my alphabet. I don't want that. I don't want that. There we go. And then I was just going to set these right in. Now, if you wanted to, and I happen to have these in white, I could pop them up right on top of here. That might be cute. I'm not going to glue that right now like that though, because I want to see what this looks like this way. So this makes it easy because all I'm going to do is lay a little bit of glue inside and set it right inside. And if you're wondering, did I use washi tape to hold these letters in place? Yes, when I was die cutting, I absolutely did. This one I have to put on here. If you're doing something like a word like this, you definitely want to use, or painter's tape, whatever you have that it's not going to stick to the paper. Nice, colorful little love. It's all about the love. All right, next. You're so quiet today, ladies. Oh my goodness. It's Friday. Maybe it's been a long week. There. Alrighty. So this is a super simple card, but we're not quite done yet because we have to add things to it to make it pretty. Alright, so this is the butterfly duet punch. And I have, come to Sandy, I have this little piece here, so I could get a bunch of butterflies. I only want the little, I want just the little butterfly. So there's one, and maybe we'll come down to, these pieces here are just small. Well, I can get, yes, I can get O's out of those. All right, and I'll do another one. I have some other ones cut already out of my other scrap. Sorry, I'm doing this like so only I can see. How rude. How very rude. Okay, so popping this up on dimensionals. Oh, I didn't get my paper quite straight. Hopefully you can't see that other layer underneath. And if so, I will trim it. Ooh, just a tiny bit. It's a little crooked, so I can get in here. I mean, if you're going for something pretty, you have to fix up your little oopsies. Well, perfect is, you know. There. So it's going to go about there. And then, so these are my other butterflies in other colors. I don't need all these, but I do like the variety of colors. I'm not really loving the green one. That'd be right about there. I am going to need my gold trim from the Forever Greenery combo pack. Oh, I'm glad you love this. Remember this? I love playing with this. Now, if you don't want that, cut the end off. It will fray like that. It's meant to do that. I'm meant to do that. All right, so let's see what we get. That might be one extra. I don't think I want that many. We're just adding a little bit of off. Stuck to my finger. Just a little bit of gold to the card. Now this, I'm not going to let go of. I do need my glue dots, which I probably should have done this first. I thought of the ribbon, you know, there it was off to the side. So I'll just throw some of those in there. I prefer not putting them on the dimensionals. Not sure why. We'll see if we hit any of those putting this on. So I think we will. And it's okay to have it wonky shaped too. I was kind of hoping, yeah, for it to go like kind of that direction. So totally missed all those. It happens. It happens. I'm so jealous. My daughter's at her in-laws pool today. I'm like, I can drive out of town. I could go. I love pools. Nope, I want that going that direction. So that has to stay over there. You know, then you play with it until you get it the way you want. So I think I would like those two closer together. Well, I don't know yet. We're all going to find out, aren't we? This is where I kept, yeah, no, you don't get to see what I'm doing. I'm just going to pull this to myself. I'm deciding how I want it to sit. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so glue dot to the rescue again. Hold it. This is where it helps. Well, you can do this. It helps to be left and right-handed, doesn't it? I know the word. I do. I didn't forget it. Ambidextrous. Okay, there we go. All right, let's pull those off. Off. Move the butterflies for now. Oh, I like that little bit there. Well, you could probably see it better on there. Wonkier. I will probably cut that, but I do want to unravel that. So let's get a couple of these guys on. We'll probably go for the 3. And yes, we're going to bend the... Did I lose the corner off him? I did. Okay, that guy's no good. I lost his little bottom wing. You know, I think less is more, as usual. You know, less is more. I do like this color because it's got the pink. It goes pink into the yellow. Thus, it's got a bit of orange in it. And orange is a happy color. This way, this way, this way. He's flying. All right, so let's unravel this. This is pretty simple. Just twist and turn. Twist it, sister. You know, I'm twisted, sister. Let's first cut that because then we have less twisting. All these little dudes, yeah, pick them up right away and put them in the trash. See, I don't like it like this because one is wispy and one isn't. So we're going to make it wispy, and then we'll do the inside of the card. When I was playing with this paper, yeah, I was thinking like I said, all the way the Beatles. It was just the Beatles. You know, all you need is love. Just kept coming to me like that. Okay, so the inside of the card, still no stamping. We're going to put down the letters U, as in love you. Aww. And these all, by the way, these are all embossed. It was part of that same piece. So let's get one letter down, then we'll get our our ruler from Rosemary on here. Just to make sure we're mostly lined up. Not going wonky for this. Oh no, wonky was the last card. All right. I just want a little bit, not over the card. You know, in case you're going to squish. It's kind of like, you know how they always said, don't pour the vanilla over top of your mix just in case you go splurch. Same thing, basically, with card making. Just in case, you might be stronger than you look. All right, I don't think that's properly lined up. Oh, not bad. It's not horrible. I could eyeball it. Just a little bit. I could eyeball it. And that's definitely crooked. All right, get up there before wiggle time is over. Let's see if I can get that to work. Oh, I did. Now, just go this way a little bit. Love you. We could put another one of these in here. Ooh, I think we will. Oh, you know what? I'm still stuck on this color. So this is more into the yellows. There we go. Dun da da da. They are really cute butterflies, Janice. You know, when I was like, what can I put on here? You know, looking through my punches, and I'm like, no, I don't want an umbrella. No, I don't want a flower. I did flowers. Oh, look what I have. You know, and it's like, yeah, these are so, they're as bright as they look. I hope they look as bright as what I'm seeing. Like they're crazy, crazy bright and wonky and kind of, you know, it's kind of, they are still me, I guess. Now that I'm finished them, they still look like me. So, did I miss anything? I think I told you about all the little doodads on it. So, not even an embellishment on this one because we've got lots. Oh, do I have the, yes, very good question. Do I have the fine tip glue pen? I do. I thought I'd closed it properly and it got clogged. It's still clogged. I did the hot water. I did what I thought was like everything to it. and I cannot unclog it. So it would be absolutely perfect for this. You just put your glue down, and then I would be using my tweezers and just laying those down. Probably would be a little faster. Love them both. Thank you, Rosemary. Very cute. Yep. Oh, hi, Sandy. You're pretending you're not at work. Too funny. I think even when I was at work, I pretended I wasn't. No, I'm just kidding. I worked. Anyway, I'm going to put the link to shop up in the description. If you could share my video, that would be wonderful. And it's not there yet, of course, because I'm just doing the video. But it will be on YouTube. If you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be fantastic. That really helps me out. All those things, shopping, sharing, and subscribing, all three of those things help me bring you more videos and fun videos for you. So I appreciate everyone, all you've done. And thank you. Hot glass. Oh, does it? Okay. Even if it's been a couple years, Louise. Louise says, try very hot water in a glass. Works for me. I will do that. I will put the kettle on. Oh, would that melt it, I wonder? You know what? There's another comment I have to read. Valerie says, I had to take my fine glue apart and use the pick tool to dig out all the crud. Ah, yes. I've even used sewing needles, and I can get it ever so far, and then I can't. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you. By the way, your likes and your comments help. I'm just taking some of the, I see little fluffy things, so I have to get those off. No, I'm not weird. Anyway, there they are. 2 lovely cards for you. And I will see you Tuesday. Have a wonderful Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful weekend, my friends. I will take it apart, Valerie. Thank you. I will take my fine glue. I can't say it anymore. Fine tip glue pen part. There. Yeah. Alrighty. Bye-bye.